Hey, Coach Scott, I've got another video for you, talking about your ass. Sorry about that, but we're going to talk about your ass, get lots of questions about posture, sitting, comfort. I want you to think about how much you're willing to tolerate. What's your pain threshold like? When you sit on your bike, it is never going to be like sitting in your favourite chair. I think we're getting too soft, okay? Maybe it's a generation thing, Coach, and we need to toughen up. No, what I want to do is show you that there's a couple of things you need to do. So let's talk about problem and solution. Look, I've got a couple of things here. What is that? You might think of it as a medicine ball. To me, it is a very light head, 4 kilograms. That's usually what I refer to as a small brain head. Some of you have got heads on you like melons, probably about 5 kilograms, okay? Here is an even skinnier arse than my own, okay? So what we want to talk about is, how do we get from sitting on a favourite chair to going onto a saddle that looks like a frickin' razor blade and getting comfortable, okay? Let's do it. Okay, let's get on the bike. Let me put my shoes on first. That'll give you enough time to subscribe to the channel. Green screen, what's that for? That's for the live workout I'm going to be doing after this video. That's for everybody in my university page. Sounds a bit posh, Coach. Sounds a bit expensive. University, $20 a month. You're going to get live workouts every week, training template, nutrition plans, live Q&A, and you get to hang out with me. Okay, right, let's get these shoes on. Shut up, Coach, get on the bike. Now, what I want to do in this video is give you a brief introduction to one major problem. Give you a solution. If you don't fall into the problem, there is a second problem that comes around. Sounds complex, Coach. Now remember, 4 kilograms, small head. 5 kilograms, big head. Some of you, head like a beach ball. Closer to 6 kilograms maybe. So that is a problem. Now, bike on trainer, old bike, beautiful, fits me like a glove. How do I know? Remember, I'm an international qualified bike fitter. Right, but we're in the home studio, so let's go through this, Coach. So, you're worried about your ass, you've been changing saddle. How many have you had so far? Lots. You've measured your ass? How wide it is? Sit bone to sit bone, sit on some flour, talcum powder, measure from middle to middle. We'll do a session on that because the 2 little lumps, bumps, holes, circles that it leaves, they might be different sizes. Oh, what does that suggest? Something I need to share. But we've not got time, Coach. Be specific here. Okay, so let's get into bike, right? So, remember, go-to point on the saddle. Where is it? 120 millimeters from the back of the saddle. It's just where the saddle comes in. This is a long nose saddle. That's a short nose saddle. Stumpy, long nose. Stumpy, wider on the front, shorter, because it's got the nose chopped off. Long nose saddle, you don't see them a lot now in modern bikes, okay? People don't like them because they cause a little bit of perineum pressure, only because their bike doesn't fit them. Okay, so, go-to point, have a little boogie with the saddle, sit bones in, hands out, forward, boom. The heel of your hand should hit the hood. Great, my bike fits me. If not, your stem's too long, your bike's too long, saddle's probably too far forward, so you're not sitting correctly, okay? So, you need to make some changes to that, right? We need to make some changes. We might bring the saddle forward. If we bring the saddle forward 5 millimeters, put it up 3 millimeters. That's a guide. It's not written down on any charts or tables. It's just something over the years I've found tends to work. Because as you bring it forward, you shorten the height of the saddle. Okay? So, let's assume though, okay, that your bike is long enough, right? Because you'll go on the internet and you'll see people, never ride with straight arms. Straight arms will cause tension through the arm, you won't be able to absorb shock, and you'll find that your neck gets very sore. Blah, de blah, de blah. Well, you know that anyway, don't you? Because your head is heavy, 4, 5, or a big melon, 6 kilograms, okay? That's not good. Now what happens is, normally, even if you can get your hands in position, here's what the average rider does. Where are we going today, Bob? Oh, let's have a cafe stop. After about 5 minutes, okay, Bob. Right, okay, sorry. Reach, collapse. Huffy teenager. Soon as they collapse, the chin comes up. The chin comes up like a violin. The further that chin is away from your torso, boom, more hinging goes through your neck. So the fact that you're not sitting correctly is now impacting on your neck, but you think you've got a neck problem. You haven't, you've got a posture problem. Okay, so let's not deviate, coach. Let's work on these straight arms. So let's say the bike does fit you and you've got your hands on. Wow, I can bend my arms. I can get quite aero. I can drop into the drops, no problem. I'm not sitting on the nose of the saddle. However, coach, problem, my triceps are so weak. It's a bike fit problem. It's not a bike fit problem. It's a tolerance problem. You haven't got strong enough triceps. Your arms look like bingo wings, okay? You've got to do some work off the bike on your triceps. I mean, where does your core start and finish? Hip to elbow. This is part of it, okay? So this is part of this upper body posture. The stiffer this becomes, there is a term we use in science, sports science, training, lactate flushing. You do not want muscles under contraction in the upper body. They don't push you forward. Legs and ass do that, right? So we want to try and relax this. Remember, I talk about the piano. I'm not going to mention Billy Joel because folk think I'm a twat for doing it, okay? But anyway, we want to have this all nice and relaxed, okay? So when this is relaxed, we can do all the magic down here. If you're stretched, okay, the tension will make a jamming point somewhere in your kinetic flow of energy. Okay, so to get comfy on the ass in this short video, all you got to do, reach test, boom. If that doesn't work, there's an issue on the front end, there's an issue in the top tube. You may already know that you need to buy a smaller bike. I can't help you with that, okay? But you can crowdfund or something, ask your family, do something like that, okay? But if you're reaching forward to make that adjustment to reach it, you're sitting on the nose of the saddle. So you've got the option of moving the saddle forward, okay? You may have the option of changing a long nose saddle into a short nose saddle. It is worth it, okay? Let's not talk about saddle angle, saddle tilt. Let's save that for somewhere else, okay? Because it's not as important as getting the saddle in the right position. If you move it forward 5, move it up 3, okay? Tiny movements. Only ever do tiny movements at once. Your bike fits you, it's okay, the reach. Triceps. You've got to work on them. How often, coach? Every single day. You can take one day off, okay? You can take Sunday off. I'll give you that. We'll share some exercises in the Kinetic School page. We'll do some workouts in the Kinetic University page. But that's it, folks. Let's get that comfy, okay? It's very, very simple. You probably know what to do. But the thing is, doing drills to get yourself comfy, you can't put them on Strava. No, I'm sorry, you can't. So try and cut that umbilical cord with workouts only to get yourself fit and stop spending money on saddles. You really don't need them, okay? The one you've got probably works. Hey, I hope that was useful. I know I was flying through things at 100 miles an hour, but that's the way I do things, okay? Straight talking, no sponsorship. You don't need fancy little drills from bike fitters in the studio. I can give you that, okay? You are a bike fitter, coach. That's true. Okay, I'll see you. That was a wheeze laugh. Oh my God, I'm sounding like my father. Oh my God, I'll start making noises when I bend over. Oh my God, it's all over. Right, you take care. Hit that like button if there was anything in this that brought you joy. I'll see you in the next video. You take care. Keep smiling, keep spinning, keep sweating, and remember, anyone can train hard. There's only a few of us can train smart.